Hello my dear students, in this lecture we are going to see few theory questions on bearing. Now the first question is, match the rolling element bearing with the most appropriate loading condition. Here bearing type is given and loading condition is given. First is ball bearing, roller bearing, needle bearing and taper roller bearing. Here loading conditions are given: tangential load, radial load, heavy radial load with impact, right radial load with space limitation, heavy radial load and fatigue load. Now here one by one we will solve. The first is ball bearing. My dear students, on ball bearing generally there is a radial load. We can say option Q. For A we can say option Q is correct choice, right? Then second is roller bearing. Now for roller bearing there will be a heavy radial load with impact. Whenever there is a heavy radial load with impact, we are using roller bearing. Therefore for roller bearing we can say option R is correct choice. Then needle bearing. Next is needle bearing. Now my dear students, for needle bearing there is a space limitation. For needle bearing there is a space limitation. Therefore it is used in light radial load with space limitation. Therefore option yes is correct choice. Right, for C option yes is correct choice. Then last is taper roller bearing. My dear students, for taper roller bearing there is both radial as well as axial load, and both are, as it is roller, both are heavy loads. Right, for roller bearing is generally used for heavy loads as compared to ball bearing. And on taper bearing always there is a radial as well as axial load, and as it is a roller there will be a heavy radial and axial load. Therefore the option T will be correct for D. Right, this is your match the pair. Let us jump on next question. The next theory question on sliding contact bearing is, the starting friction is low in hydrostatic lubrication, hydrodynamic lubrication, mixed or semi fluid lubrication, boundary lubrication. This question was asked in GATE 1992 for 1 mark. My dear students, we must know that during hydrostatic lubrication thick film is used. Thick film is used, and during hydrodynamic lubrication thin film is used, right? And whenever thick film is used there will be a minimum contact between the journal and bearing. Therefore the starting friction will be minimum for hydrostatic lubrication condition, that already we have seen in theory. Therefore option A is correct choice. The next question on rolling contact bearing is, this question was asked in GATE 1992 for 1 mark. The question is, spherical roller bearing are normally used. My dear students, normally spherical roller bearings are used to compensate the angular misalignment. That is option D is correct choice, to compensate the angular misalignment. Therefore we have to select option D, that already we have explained in theory questions or theory lectures. Now next question we will see. The next question which was asked in GATE 1996 for 1 mark on sliding contact bearing. Sorry my dear students, here only I got options. Note down the question. The question is, in thick film, hydrodynamic journal bearing, hydrodynamic journal bearing, in thick film hydrodynamic journal bearing, comma, the coefficient of friction, the coefficient of friction, options are increases with increase in load, B is independent of load, option C decreases with increase in load, option D may increase or decrease with increase in load. This is the question. Note down this question. I forgot to write question here. Now my dear students, you must know that the coefficient of friction, let us say denoted by F, this coefficient of friction is directly proportional to mu n divided by P. Now where F is coefficient of friction, mu is viscosity, n is speed and P is load. Therefore we can say coefficient of friction is inversely proportional to load. Therefore as load increases, coefficient of friction decreases. Therefore we can say option C is correct choice. The coefficient of friction decreases with increase in load. The next question on sliding contact bearing was asked in 1997, GATE 1997 for 1 mark. The question is, to restore stable operating condition in a hydrodynamic general bearing when it encounters higher magnitude of load. Options: oil viscosity is to be decreased, oil viscosity is to be increased, oil viscosity index is to be increased, oil viscosity index is to be decreased. Now my dear students, we know that stability, the stability is directly proportional to mu n divided by p. Here, therefore, to increase stability, viscosity must be increased, speed must be increased, and bearing pressure or load must be decreased, right? Therefore, look at the options. Option B, oil viscosity is to be increased. These options matches. Instead of oil viscosity, if we increase speed, then also okay, or if we decrease load or bearing pressure, then also okay. The next question on sliding contact bearing is asked in GATE 2005 for 1 mark. The question is, which of the following is criteria in the design of hydrodynamic general bearing? General bearing is nothing but sliding contact bearing. And in case of sliding contact bearing, Summerfield number, which is nothing but mu n divided by p into r by c whole square, where mu is viscosity, n is speed of shaft, p is bearing pressure, r is radius of shaft, c is radial clearance. This Summerfield number is used as a design number or design criteria. Therefore, option A is correct choice for this question. So these are few theory questions on rolling and sliding contact bearing. Thank you dear students. In next lecture we will see one more numerical on this topic.